Hey, what's going on? This is Dylan. Something I was thinking about was before I had fallow, thinking about having fallow. Some of the reasons why I got fallow, and yeah, a lot of the questions you probably ask yourself. So first of all, I knew I wanted fallow ever since I was like 12. I knew I wanted a penis literally since you started like noticing your body and differences between a girl and a boy. Um, I was the only girl in my family. I had two cousins and a brother. Um, so I was just like one of the guys. I had actually had my cousins' handy downs, which I am so glad I had all boy cousins because I know I would have gotten the girls' handy down. I would have fucking hated it. But so I was just like one of the boys. I realized it around 12 about you know the differences. Uh, but I really never even thought this was even possible to get phalloplasty until maybe 5, 6 years ago. Um, and so I thought that maybe I can. Watching a boys don't cry video. That's probably a really cool video to that watch. I recommend that. It's sad, but it's a tearjerker. But whatevs. But anyways, so two things I had to question myself before fallow is consumption of having my own kids, which I love kids, or having a penis. And so I weighed out my odds and I was like, you got to be 110% happy with you and who you are before you could love literally anyone else. So I worked on me. I went to therapy to get all my demons out, or at least talk about it. Um, I did have dysphoria, lower dysphoria, but it wasn't anything where I didn't have sex or I didn't let my partner touch me, or I didn't have that type of dysphoria. It was not a big deal. But I really did have to think about it. I was like, okay, this surgery is possible now, and all these guys are getting it done that want it, and some are having complications, some aren't. There's a high percentage of it, so you either do the surgery, something happen, or not do it and be thinking about it for literally ever. And I knew I was like, shit. So with my company, Starbucks, they have their own advocacy, um, which is one of the reasons why I work at Starbucks is because their insurance, and they're cool with everybody. They're not supposed to discriminate. They don't discriminate. I think it's the people that work for them. But you don't work for those people. You work for Starbucks. So Starbucks is pretty cool. You call them, and if you have anything issues, bam. But anyways, getting back on topic, I was like, okay, I knew this company would cover me, or at least let me have surgery, and it would be covered. And so as long as I get the good insurance, I'm okay. So I was, I got another job. I worked with beer, and I made a ton of money serving beer. So I just threw every single penny I had from savings and put it in my savings. And then I still had the Starbucks job for like bills. Um, so I was like, okay, let's check this out. Let's see what we got to do. So I proceeded, called the doctors, had consults. They said, okay, you could get the surgery, because they just want to ask you some few questions to know that you acknowledge the issues that will happen and all that. So I was like, I can't have kids now because I don't make enough money, but I love kids. And so I was like, but my option of having kids isn't the only option. I could be happy with myself, and later down in the line, I could actually adopt. Um, which so many kids need fucking homes. So I was like, okay, cool. So I could have kids one day, and I could be happy. A happy dad. So, yeah. So Fallow's been really good. I'm happy with me. It's just stress is still gonna be there. Your anxiety about shit's still gonna be there. Those are not gonna go away. But you will be happy with your body. And I get to pee in stalls. So that was a little talk that I wanted to talk about. So yeah. Thanks for listening. Later.